JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, police seized gun and ammo during St. Thomas raid. The police yesterday seized 1.380 pistol, 16 12-gauge cartridges, one 9mm round and a magazine, following an operation on Navarre Lane, Seaforth in St. Thomas. The police said that about 6:40 a.m., a team of officers run special operations in the area when the firearm and ammunition were found in bushes. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. $6 million worth of compressed ganja seized on the port. The Jamaica Customs Agency, JCA, is reporting that more than 1,500 pounds of compressed ganja was seized in a transshipment container at the port of Kingston on Thursday. According to the JCA, officers from its contraband enforcement team, along with officers on the Jamaica Constabulary Forces, JCF Narcotics Division, and the port security personnel, seized the shipment containing 1,516.7 pounds of ganja with an estimated street value of $6.1 million. The JCA said the discovery was made during a routine examination of containers. The JCA added that officers found a container with discrepancies, which led to the seizure of 30 knitted bags and one duffel bag with 155 packages containing substances resembling ganja. The agency said no arrests were made in relation to the seizure, and the matter has been investigated by the Border Protection Unit of the JCA and the JCF's Narcotics Division. Fatal accident in Shady Grove, St. Catherine. An investigation has been launched into the circumstances surrounding a vehicular crash along the Lourdesville Main Road in St. Catherine on Friday, which claimed the life of Sashane Berry. Reports from the Shady Grove police are that about 11 p.m., police officers received calls from residents who stated that a grey Nissan motor car had seemingly run off the road. The officers who responded to the call assisted Berry to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Persons who may have witnessed the incident or who may have any information that can assist investigators are being urged to call the Sandy Grove Police at 876-903-6218 or the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305. Drug smuggler to pay government $11 million in 6 months. Ewart Fowler, a 54-year-old businessman from St. James, has been ordered by the court to pay over 11 million Jamaican dollars to the government within 6 months, following his conviction on drug smuggling charges. On February 7, 2014, Fowler and his wife were about to board a flight at the Donald Sangster International Airport destined to Canada when they were intercepted by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF attached to the Transnational Crime and the Narcotics Division. A detailed search of both persons revealed that they were transporting cocaine wrapped in transparent plastic, concealed in compartments under their outfits. A secondary operation was conducted on the same day at their place of residence, during which a refrigerator was searched, and 3 parcels of cocaine was found along with local and international currencies, US $1,000, 1,400 Canadian dollars, and 28,000 Jamaican dollars. The value of the cocaine from the airport and the refrigerator was estimated at approximately 5.3 million Jamaican dollars. The Fowlers were charged with possession of, dealing in, and attempting to export cocaine. On Friday, April 1, 2015, Fowler accepted responsibility for the full weight of the drugs and pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced accordingly. His wife was freed. In July 2015, the Financial Investigations Division, FID, made an application for a committal order for Fowler to be committed to the St. James Circuit Court for a benefit hearing pursuant to Section 5 of the Proceeds of Crime Act, POCA. Forensic examiners calculated Fowler's benefit to be $14.9 million. This amount was challenged by Fowler's defense counsel, who also claimed that it was a mere courier of the drugs and therefore did not obtain a benefit from the value of the drugs. Having heard all submissions in the case, Chief Justice Brian Sykes ruled on January 26, 2021, that Fowler benefited from his general criminal conduct in the amount of $11.8 million, noting that an amount of approximately $3.1 million represented legitimately earned funds from Fowler's business. Upon the application of Fowler's attorney, an extension of 6 months was granted by the court for this sum to be paid. The FID noted that failure to pay is a criminal offense under the POCA, for which Fowler can be arrested, charged, convicted, and imprisoned. The debt will remain to be paid in full plus interest after the prison term. Please be reminded, there are serious implications for all involved. Your best bet is to stay on the right side of the law. Crime does not pay. It's very expensive. Under the Proceeds of Crime Act, POCA, you had better beware. It doesn't end when you serve your term of imprisonment or pay a fine. Your assets will be next, FID's Director of Legal Services, Courtney Smith, said. Health Minister eagerly awaits completion of field hospital in Western Jamaica. With COVID-19 wards in public healthcare facilities across Western Jamaica now bursting at their seams, Minister of Health, Dr. Christopher Tufton, is eagerly awaiting next week's expected completion of the field hospital in Falmouth, which will provide 36 additional beds. I think it will be a very important addition to the COVID ward capacity that we need in the region. I looked at the numbers yesterday on my way here and was attested by the regional director, Errol Green. We are under pressure in the region. There is 90% occupancy, or a little over 90% of our COVID wards. It's the highest it has been since we have had to deal with COVID in the region, Dr. Tufton cited. It is certainly higher than the national average of 85%. So Western Jamaica is under pressure. And at this rate, if we continue to see increases in numbers of COVID cases, you are likely to see increases of hospitalization because the two are related. And then from there, you are likely to see greater burden on the public health system, he added. The health minister was speaking to reporters in Falmouth at the site of the field hospital, where construction is over 90% completed. To compound the matter, he also highlighted that the ministry continues to have challenges with personnel. Under normal circumstances, we have shortages, particularly as it relates to our nurse complement and our specialist nurses in particular, who are highly demanded, not just in Jamaica but globally, have been recruited, so there's never enough. Under these circumstances, with the expanded capacity, it is a challenge. We have to try and ensure we make do with what we have. Some have to double up in terms of shifts. We will bring additional personnel on board, and that is being pursued now, the health minister said. So it is a combination of the nursing staff and the doctors, meaning the personnel, equipment, and the building. And the idea is to coordinate and pull all of that together over the next week to have this additional 36 beds here in Western Jamaica. He was, however, quick to point out that regardless of the addition of infrastructure and personnel, if people continue to flaunt COVID-19 protocols, there will still not be enough to facilitate the number of people who will be infected. There is no antidote or solution to the COVID response or irresponsible behavior, and therefore, no matter how much capacity we add, or how many nurses, doctors, or beds we can provide, we will never keep up to the pace if we have a runaway situation with infection rates. And so while we can say that the government, the ministry, we have been proactive in securing additional space, we have to accompany that message with the need for persons to follow the protocols, the health minister stated. 4 deaths, 303 new COVID-19 cases. Jamaica recorded 303 new cases of COVID-19 and 4 additional deaths yesterday, bringing the total number of cases to 18,830 and the death toll to 372. According to the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the deaths include 3 men, a 56-year-old from St. Elizabeth, and a 79-year-old and an 83-year-old from Kingston and St. Andrew, as well as a 70-year-old woman from Clarendon. Of the 303 new cases, there were 121 males and 182 females, with ages ranging from 21 days to 93 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 113, St. Catherine, 57, St. Anne, 42, Trelawney, 19, St. James and Manchester, 15 each, Portland, 12, St. Mary, 8, St. Elizabeth, 6, Clarendon, Hanover, Westmoreland, 5 each, and St. Thomas, 1. The country also recorded 41 recoveries, bringing the total number of recoveries to 12,545. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.